Hey everyone, Necrovarius back with another episode of Riven, the sequel to Myst. This might be our final episode. I'm not really good at guessing these most of the time, but in the last episode we were able to convince and trap Gen within the prison book, and that is one of our missions. The second mission now we gotta do is save Catherine. So, we're gonna explore here and kind of see... kind of just see what we could find out in his office. I don't know what this stuff is. This stuff is weird, but okay. Now this is also a linking book, but to where I do not know, so we're not going to touch that. And I don't think it actually has power, so that doesn't really work. But what's down? There's something down here. Oh. That's kind of cool. It's like a sink. Okay. This must be Gen's bed. Very nice. Very traditional. There's some clothes in there, I guess. Wait. Hold on, that sounds familiar. Let me try that again. Let me get ready to write this down. It's... Was it Ratchet 3 times? Hold on, I gotta listen to it again, I'm sorry. I think I heard that right. It was ratchet, ratchet, click, ratchet, ding. Okay. What's in here? This is a journal. I am going to read this one because it looks like I can actually read it. I start this latest journal with astounding news. Catherine has returned to the Fifth Age, and though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she has also vanished as quickly as she has appeared, stolen from me by the rebels. As my guard tells it, she linked into the fissure plateau cage, as I'd guessed, when suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels who darted him and spirited her away. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at actually witnessing someone link in after all this time that he presented an easy target for whichever rebel had happened by at that moment. The damnable luck of it. He did get a good enough look at her, though, to verify that it was indeed Catherine. He also claims that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person, a fact which, if true, makes the question of why she's returned here all the more puzzling. While I am sick with frustration at having lost the only quarry that Cage has ever caught, I am also filled with hope. She may yet provide me with a way back to Dunny. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction. But I fear that unless I am able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of reconstructing that great civilization will be impossible. If Catherine did bring a linking book with her, then I am halfway there. If not, then she is trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be along to rescue her. Either way, it is crucial that to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. Once again, the Great Wark has demonstrated its usefulness to me. This past week, the villagers have been most difficult to manage. Apparently, they have learned of Catherine's arrival, and their fear of this mythic beast has been all that has kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful these prodigious creatures would have proved to be, I would have perhaps captured more of them while the local population was still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if these disturbances continue, My current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. So he's cannibalized, not cannibalized, he's taken control of the wildlife and used it towards his gains. Huh. Search for Catherine continues. I now deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, I more sorely realize the extent to which they were not ready for that knowledge, not even in the simplified manner in which I had presented it to them. Their minds, adapted only to the exceptionally menial tasks of village life, were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity, and thus were unable to extract the essential underlying principles that are, ironically, so elegantly simple. It is obvious that much of the discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the full meaning of the information I give them. If they'd be able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the future I'd planned for them, then this conflict would not exist. The minds of children are much more malleable. With the proper instruction, they have developed a more appropriate positive posture, towards the culture that gave them their lives. At times, they take to it almost as if they had a bit of Dunny blood in them. Given the natives' inborn limitations, however, I am quite careful that none gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future the way that Catherine did. How foolish I was to think that she could contain such knowledge responsibly when it was quite clear that my own son could not. Atris, still he remains one of my greatest disappointments of my life. I should never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned for him, he had already been poisoned as to all thoughts of the Dunny. Perhaps it was the only way that she could rationalize the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of their civilization. So much destruction, so many great lives lost. I'm just going to go back here real quick and mention that the grandmother, Anna, who is in the Book of Atris, did bring down Dunny. She's also known as Tiana, which you may have seen in my first playthrough of Myst, where her grave is on Myst. Just so you know, she created Myst Island. I do have vague recollection of the love she had for my father and for our world, but ultimately she was an outsider whose ignorance of the Dunny became the catalyst for their demise. If I'm able to rebuild our culture and in the process correct such crucial weaknesses, then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary in order that a new era of prosperity might someday come to pass. These last few weeks I have found myself frequently beset by images from the past. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood, the years I spent in the Bookmakers Guild. Father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the Dunny world, but I can't bear to think of him for long. It's too much. I was too young to see such a thing. I've got her. Oh, that sounded really dumb. I got her. Late last night, I received word that Catherine was in the village attempting to persuade the people to join her. I lost 2 good men in the process, but I would have paid 100 times that number for such a prize. She's been taken to the prison island, where I have been attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her presence here. I've had to fight the all but constant impulse. I've had to fight the all but constant impulse to put her on the gallows. She has adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions when she answers them at all in her native tongue. Even so, she is a poor liar. I am now certain that her return to Riven was unintentional and that she brought no linking book with her. As far as her unwillingness to share with me the location of the moiety, we shall see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atris is bound to come for her. That is a given, and the question I must now consider is, how will he do it? It is likely that his hesitation has been due, at least in part, to this dilemma. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back to Dunny. There is no other way. It's late and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much of my life. My people, my father, my son, and you, my wife, Keta. You were the only true kindness I have ever known. Watching you... I can't read that. There in the image. I sometimes wonder if you were real and I could restore your life with my pen. I would do so in an instant and leave the rest of the world to their own fate. Damn these savages. I would be well advised. I would be well advised to leave them all in the Fifth Age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived on Riven with a linking book to Dunny, and once again my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. From what little I could decipher, so this is recent, what little I could decipher from his muddled explanation, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage had been damaged, but it is no matter. Everything I need is here now. Atreus is certainly behind this, yet how could he be so foolish as to send someone here with a linking book? Such blatancy is unlike him. Could it be that he has had a change of heart? After all these years, is he finally letting his poor old father go? No, he's only after one thing. Perhaps he should find her. For now, I need only to wait and observe. Okay, well that kind of gives us a little more of an idea here. So that must be Gen's father, who I don't know anything about. And that must be Gen's mother to Gen. I don't know what that is. Okay. Kind of horn there. What is this here? Oh, that's his mother. Like a pre-recording.
Tagamem, san botegan shem. Fasi.
I don't know what any of that means. Obviously, it's a big deal, though. Okay. Are these anything? No, they don't look like anything. They look like balls that are lights. Okay, well, that's interesting to say the least. So let's head back up. I think this is the power for these things, which I don't want to mess with right now. We're going to go back to the... Where is it here? There it is. We're going to go back to Catherine's prison island, as it's noted in the book. Let's go ahead and kill that. There we go. We are back here. We've trapped Gen, and now it's time to rescue her. And in my notes, we just got this combination. It is... So let's listen and see. Okay, I think this might be a reset button, I'm hoping. Okay, so it's... Ratchet, ratchet, ratchet. Does that do something? It does, okay, cool. That turns the cage around. Very nice. Now we can rescue Catherine. But we still have to find a way out of Riven, although Catherine thinks she has an idea of how to signal Atreus, and I believe that is in her journal that we read. Boy, she's gonna be surprised. She'd be like, how the hell? I'd be like, yeah, I did it all. This game wasn't as hard as people say it was, as long as you take notes. I cannot wait to explore this place, though. What's up, woman?
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book?
Don't touch it, because you'll fuck everything up.
You did it.
Yeah, no shit.
We're all free.
Yeah. You're welcome.
You captured Gen.
Yes, I know. Watch your shoulder there. The cage is turning around.
But there's still his followers. I'm not sure what I'll do once I realize he's gone.
Well, we're gonna kill
I'll
them,
have to
right?
get the villagers to safety as soon as possible.
How?
You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky, but it's the only way to signal Atreus. I'll try to make it back there as soon as I can, but don't wait for me. Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
You're welcome. Catherine's kind of cute, not gonna lie. Can I get my mouse back? No? Thank you. Okay. So, we gotta get back to the Temple Island now. Oh my god. Fucking stop. Just gonna keep mashing this now. I don't even... There we go. I got it. I think I had to match it up with something specific, but I can't remember. I don't have patience for that right now. Oh, shit. Nope. 16, 12, 6. Still can't skip this. That's okay, though. We have the combination in her journal there. We've already opened up the Star Fissure. And we have to use that now to signal Atris. I don't know how. I'm assuming we throw something in there? Oh, I'm yawning. Excuse me. Did I not get this cage already done? Okay, that's fine. We got everything here, I think, anyways. Which one was the Temple Island now? I can't remember. Dome Island was... this one. Alright, let's go. Well, back here on the Dome Island, we're gonna shut that dome up right now. We're gonna go back up. I don't know where she went. She must have went to the village, like she said, but I don't know why all this stuff is reset. It shouldn't be reset because I left it in the way that it was supposed to be. But we have to get back to the Star Fissure now. Let's get back up. Boop, 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 boo. I'm glad I did all this. Yeah, that's reset too. That shouldn't be reset at all. You're a bitch. I swear to God, I did this. I don't know why. I didn't save. I didn't reload. I've been playing this for like the last 6 episodes I've been recording it straight. I don't know why all this is reset. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. Okay. So we're back here at the Star Fissure. I don't really know what else to do now. It's definitely a Star Fissure. Can I look through it now and see? Am I supposed to guess, like, where everything is then? I don't want to go down there. Oh! I saw something in the journal about a stop? What if I took the stop out? Yeah. So there was something down there that I missed. Okay, cool. This might be catastrophic. So before I go any further, I'm actually going to save, because just in case. We're going to call it Star Fissure. Okay, so we saved. Let's keep going down here. Uh-oh. I fucked up. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, that just became unstable as hell. Star Fissure's open. Catherine. Hey, we signaled HRS. He's here. Sorry, buddy. we kind of fucked up. It's really windy all of a sudden. Don't fall in the hole to your left.
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine?
She's over at the
Where's the
village.
book?
In my hand.
I don't.
Oh, there she is. Oh, yes. Oh, it's so loving. I rescued her. Let's get the fuck out of here.
The villagers are safely in the Rebel Age. I thank you.
As do I.
We don't have
You've
time for
accomplished
this,
more
guys.
than I could have hoped for.
Guys,
You've given me back my life.
place is falling apart.
The path home is now clear for all of us.
Wow, you guys are really calm. Just go. You guys can make love later. Is that what it looks like when people link? Oh, that's cool.
This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me.
Wait, didn't you say you were gonna send me? Didn't you say you were gonna send me back home?
Goodbye, my friend.
No, I gotta link back too. You're a dick. What am I? I'm gonna die. You killed me. Okay, that's kind of cool. It was just a rock floating in space.
Now I understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I am unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my Myst book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend.
I hope so.
The age of Riven is closed forever, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
Do we find out if I ever go back home? No. I'm just falling in the void forever. Well, that was Riven. I played this just so you know for 3 days straight. So I really enjoyed it. Wow. Okay. That's cool. Although I don't know how I feel about dropping into a star fissure. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed our series of Riven, and I really hope to see you in the next when we pick up Myst 3 Exile. Until then, bye-bye.